Hi, I'm Ever Anderson, and you're watching Permanent Rain Press.
Hey everyone, it's Chloe with the Permanent Rain Press, and today I am so thrilled to be joined by Ever Anderson. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, Chloe?
I'm doing well. I know it's been such a big week for you with the release of Black Widow, so congratulations.
Thank you so much.
How have you been feeling?
It's been amazing. I'm so excited to watch it. I haven't watched it yet, but it's going to be so amazing. I'm so excited.
We'll talk about the film shortly, but I just wanted to briefly talk about the current project you've been working on, Disney Plus's Peter Pan. Well, you'll be starring as Wendy Darling. Tell me, how did this character resonate with you?
I can't talk about Peter and Wendy much yet because we're still in the process of filming it, but how did the character resonate with me? I have grown up watching Peter Pan, and I've always dreamed of getting, you know, taken away to Neverland by the boy who never grew up. And it's always been my dream role is to play someone in Disney, and especially Wendy Darling, because I was the girl that didn't want to grow up. And I felt like that role really hit home. So I was dying to play it. I put my heart on the line for this role. I was so excited that I even got to audition for it, and the fact that I got it, it's incredible. It's mind blowing. I'm so grateful, and I'm so excited.
We are so excited to see you in that role in the near future. I know you've been having fun filming. I do know that you decorated your dressing room door with a nice collage that was so creative. How long did it take you?
It actually took me a few days because I had to get all the pictures and thank you so much to the people at the art department that printed them out because it took absolutely forever. But most of them are actually gone now because we've been moving on location and back so much that there's like a big chunk of them that are just gone.
Well, I'm glad you got the photo to at least keep the memory once it was all full. You and your family have been in Vancouver for like the past 4 months now. How have you been enjoying the city?
I absolutely love Vancouver. I love Canada. It's so amazing. I mean, the people here are just lovely, and I growing up in LA, I don't really walk places much. And we literally have a boba shop and a corner store right on either side of the of the apartment. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I get to walk places, and I get to it's amazing.
And I know you went to the Capilano Suspension Bridge as well. You've been cooking a lot at home, so I love that you got to bring your family with you. Black Widow, we can now see you as young Natasha Romanoff. Tell me about your experience on set and working with your director, Kate Shortland.
Kate Shortland was amazing. She was so motherly and so warm to everyone, and she could not have been a sweeter director. And I don't know why I wanted to say directress. Sorry. She could not have been a sweeter director. And my experience, it was I had the best time. It felt like one of my first real movies that I was making, just because I couldn't really remember making Resident Evil, just because I was so young there. But I really felt like a cast member, and it was amazing.
And you got to share scenes opposite another talented actor, young actor, Violet McGraw. What was it like working with her?
Working with Violet was great. I really thought of her as a little sister by the end. She was an amazing little actress, and I was so honored to work with her.
And you can never have too many little sisters, right?
Nope, I have two myself.
So I wanted to talk about the fact that you've been a Marvel Cinematic Universe fan for a while now. Prior to being involved in Black Widow, what was your all-time favorite Marvel movie?
I loved. I forget. I forget whether this was the second or the third because I need to rewatch all the Marvel movies. I haven't watched them since quarantine, but I forget whether it was the second or the third Iron Man. Was there a third Iron Man? I'm so sorry. I'm completely blank. Yeah, there was. Where Nat came in, but it was either one of those or the first Avengers movie where they all fought Loki.
Those are some pretty good picks. I'm sure you've just been so honored to be part of the franchise. And I wanted to talk about your stunts because you have a martial arts kind of taekwondo background. Tell me about the stunt work. Were there ever any nerves heading into the bigger action sequences?
Nerves. Well, we worked on it for so long, and we were really putting everything into it that I knew what I was doing. And you always get nerves before a shooting or before going into like a big action sequence, but I felt confident, like I knew what I was doing, and I couldn't have had better teachers.
I know you also prepared with some gymnastics as well. I'm sure that helped. I think it was your director. I was watching an interview where she said you were fearless and you had such good instincts on set. So to hear that from your director, like, can you just imagine how much fun it would be to return to this character and work with her again?
To return to Nat or to
Yeah, both. Like
um
double-ended question. Like, would you love to return to this role? Would you like to work with Kate again?
I would love to dive deeper into Nat's history. Like I would love to dive deeper into her backstory because I got a really amazing one, and I would love to shoot everything that they talked about. But I would absolutely love to go and work with Kate again because she was one of the sweetest people I've ever met.
Were you a fan of the blue hair?
Yes, I mean originally, well, it was just they gave me blue hair. It was so cool because I had chopped all my hair off before. It was not what I was expecting for Nat. I thought it'd be like long red hair in this kind of braided style or something. But when they said nope, we're gonna keep it short and we're just gonna dye it blue, I was like, huh, that's actually really cool. And it kind of showed how out there and how confident Nat was, and tomboyish.
Yeah, I loved it. It was so unique. You filmed this out London, UK. What was it like over there?
I love London. I got to visit my family there, and it was amazing. That's definitely somewhere I want to live when I grow up. So I was just like, I'd love to live here.
You have some time to go before that, but as you mentioned, I guess you have family out there, so it's always nice to reconnect. Tell me about your specific experiences meeting your co-stars like Scarlett Johansson and Rachel Weisz. Did they give you any guidance or tips?
No, we didn't get any guidance or tips, was what I'm trying to say. But I had such an amazing experience meeting Scarlett. I got taken out of school and I got surprised with meeting with her, and it was amazing. And Rachel, I've been such a big fan of Rachel Weisz for so long, and it was so amazing that she got to play my mother in this movie, and I was so excited. It was amazing. I've got so many amazing, like, sorry, I'm saying amazing a lot, but it's really the word I have to describe it. And I have so many good memories with Rachel and David and Violet. It was fantastic.
I think that's so special because there are so many strong female characters in this franchise to look up to. And now, I mean, you're only 13, but I'm sure your younger sisters are looking at you as a superhero, and there's this next generation that will be looking toward you now. Outside of acting, you're also a model. You've been featured in magazines like Flaunt, ID, Paper. What do you enjoy most about modeling?
I feel like it's got acting to it because it's got its own little story, that you have to do before modeling. Like the clothes, I love the fashion, and I love working with different designers and just having the story behind every picture that they want. It's special.
I can tell you love fashion. Tell me a bit about like what you're wearing right now. How would you describe your personal style?
I'm wearing an amazing dress by Miu Miu. It was custom made, and I cannot be more thankful to them. It's absolutely amazing. And my style currently is quite scattered. It depends on the day. I love cottage core and then indie and then vintage. It's bouncing around from one place or another. I know I'll find it at one point.
I know you were posting a lot of like the cottage core. You went like picnics outside and stuff. It fits well with the Peter Pan theme, I must say. And your parents, Mila and Paul, have been so supportive of your career. Tell me about how they've really helped you grow and supported those ambitions.
Well, they've helped me grow because they've seen me through Black Widow and they're seeing me through Peter Pan, and they're always helping me along the way, and they've always been so supportive of what I wanted to do, and it's been absolutely I'm so blessed to have parents like them accompanying me on these journeys.
And it's nice that you get to experience it together. Something you are quite active on is TikTok. I know you've been getting your family involved, although sometimes it seems like they don't want to be in them. What do you enjoy most about this platform?
I love that it's got such a young audience. So I'm kind of my message, like it's got a young following. So I love that it's more like it's a way also for young people to get news. Like that's what my TikTok feed mostly is. And it's just like a bunch of people making videos, and some of them are funny, and some of them are actually really really amazing. Like they do art and singing and guitar, and it's inspiring.
It's also nice to, I guess, take memories. I saw the one where you went to Science World and you kind of documented it in such a short clip. So I'm sure you have your camera out wherever you go.
Yeah.
And you also play guitar. Tell me a bit about your love for music.
I love music. I haven't gotten to play as much since we're filming right now, but when I do get home from set, I love reading and unwinding with the guitar. It's like it's a great distraction, and it's just so many songs I can play. I'm always learning. There's always something new to learn from playing guitar.
Have you been singing at all as well, or is it just the instruments for now?
Yes, I have been singing because I wish I could tell you why. I'm pretty sure it's quite obvious. Well, what I'm hinting to,
We'll
but
say, yeah, it's obvious, but we won't say anything. I
we
love that
won't,
you've
we
been
won't say
able.
it. We won't say it. But yes, I've had to be practicing. I've had to do some singing practice, and it's been great. I do really love singing.
Hopefully you get to upload some covers though in the future, not related to whatever else is going on. And we have our signature question for you. If you could be any ice cream flavor, which would you be and why?
I actually really love that question. um, hmm. I'd either be mint chip or vanilla, probably. Mint chip because that is my favorite kind of ice cream, and I do think it's a very different flavor. I feel like people either really love it or really hate it. So it's you have a very strong opinion of mint chip, and vanilla just because it's a classic it's a classic flavor. And I don't know why, but I think of myself as vanilla ice cream because I love like classic movies and classic TV shows, and I think since it's such a classic flavor, kind of goes together.
I like the contrast. Thank you so much for taking the time to chat. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Make sure to catch Ever in Black Widow. It is out now in theaters and on Disney Plus, and we will see you next time.